out, fam? Let's do a quick market update. Before we begin, I do want to say that nothing in this video is financial advice. Everything is for educational purposes only. This is just my own analysis on the market. I'd also like to say, if you're new to this channel, if you can please like, comment, and subscribe. We really do appreciate all of our new supporters. And let's get into the market, guys. So, this has been probably the hardest market for even people like myself who've been in it a long time to navigate, guys. And the reason I say that is because every time we think we're gonna start getting some type of relief, we turn over again. So yesterday, in the last couple of days, I've been in the camp that I thought we would at least come up, reject from this prior zone that we were finding support, and then roll over. But last night, the Asian market decided they weren't gonna have it. They ended up about 2:30 in the morning doing this liquidation wick. Then we did a slow bleed down. But now why are we starting to get the reversal? Why are we starting to move up? This is what's making things so confusing for most investors. Because most investors have become so emotionally attached to rate cuts that every time the Fed makes any indications whether they're going to do rate cuts or not, the market reacts it's swinging way too volatile. The volatility of those swings are insane. So you can see last night or yesterday, we were up to a 76% chance of no change. And then all of a sudden today, it reverses. Why is that? Well, the Fed had one of their speakers, one of the board members come out, make a speech and said, oh, no. Rate cuts are definitely on the table for December. Now the market hears it and this is the reaction. And it's not just our market. So like you can see how correlated we are to the US market right now, guys. You can see it. And this is the reason why we're moving and reacting the way that we are. Is it's not something wrong with crypto. It's a general correction that's been occurring in the broader markets. Yesterday was a very, very, very nasty day for the NASDAQ, guys. The NASDAQ was in the green and did a 5.5% swing yesterday. Same thing for S&P 500, had a very, very, very nasty day yesterday, guys. So it would make sense today, almost a 3.5% drop. Guys, that's $55 trillion in market cap. 3% of that. It's trillions of dollars that was evaporated from the market yesterday, guys. All right. With that being said, now we're getting a dovish Fed telling us that there is rate cuts on the table. Now the market could potentially want to find a local bottom at this zone and at least give us some relief on the 4-hour, at least back up to this $92,000 region. At least let us get some type of relief to move up, because I'm in the camp that the probabilities of going into a bear market are a lot more higher for me now than they were just a couple of days ago, because one, it's Friday. We only have 2 more days for this close. I said it the other day, if we had 2 weekly closes below the 50, I would have to force myself and say, yeah, bull run's done. But just because the bull run's done doesn't mean that we're going into this 2-3 year extended bear market neither, guys. One thing I can tell you is I've been in crypto for 5 years. I'm an expert in Capital Club. I host all their VCs bi-weekly for Luke Belmar. And I've been in crypto for a very long time. I'm the founder of Alpha Syndicate. I do one-on-one mentoring and coaching for people in these markets. And I understand that we will have to, at some point, try to reclaim this 50. When this occurs, and then we get that rejection, the next logical place for us to come will probably be somewhere down into this zone, down here. And then we should bounce from there. And then I think we'll create a range. We'll bounce in that range for a period of time. And then going into like May of next year, I think we're going to have a very good market. Quantitative tightening ends on December 1st. Jerome Powell gets replaced on May 1st. We have a $2,000 stimulus checks coming next year. We know we're going to get additional rate cuts. We know the ISM has never expanded over 50. This is all a part of the debt refinance cycle, guys. All right. I think what's happened is we were on so much hope of the Trump presidency, the ETFs and all of the different bullish things that were happening at that time, that the market got way too inflated too fast, and this was all basically a run up off of not liquidity, but off more of speculation. And now next year, I do think we finally get the liquidity that we need. So what am I doing? I'm watching things very closely first and foremost. I am still in some active positions because I am in the camp that we should at least get some type of relief to the upside before fully turning and moving over. Bitcoin has come down to $80,000, which is a massive psychological area, which you can see the reaction from it. And it would make sense that Bitcoin would want to give a little bit of relief, give us a little bit of green, go up a little bit, and then from there, reject, and then go to its next level. That's going to be the same thing for most alts, guys. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to come up to their 50, they're going to reject, they're going to go down. And you'll see it over and over again. So as this thing comes down, you'll get a move up, probably reject at the prior place that they were getting support, and then go down. This is going to be an opportunity for you to either exit positions and then be able to preserve that capital and wait for the final drop, because most of these things have broken their support bands this bull run. So you can see, like, this is Sui. Sui's support was right here. We've broken below that. So now that it's broken, it's kind of in no man's land until it gets down here. So there's not even a guarantee that it's going to hold. Its real line in the sand for Sui, I think, is down here. So do I want to hold Sui if I'm in a position on Sui? Another 60% drop? Absolutely not. I would prefer, if that's going to happen, to take advantage of the relief rally, remove my positions here, de-risk, and then as it comes down, re-enter, accumulate more tokens, and then take advantage of the next relief rally and preparing for the bear. All right, guys. So what I can say is this: keep your notifications on. I'll be posting a market update on this channel every single day. So all you have to do is subscribe, and you will find out and know exactly how I feel in the way that I am navigating and moving through these markets, guys. This has been a very, very, very difficult market, guys. I know a lot of people, especially being in their first cycle, this has really, really hurt them. And I'm here to give you words of encouragement. Don't leave. It's what they want you to do. They want you to leave. Embrace the pain. Understand why we're here. This is the #1 emerging market. It's being adopted faster than the internet. It's being adopted faster than mobile telephones. It's single-handedly upgrading every single payment rail system in the world. Every institution, every bank, government, companies, treasury company, everybody is going to either hold or use crypto coming in the next 5 years. And if you can see through the BS of the day-to-day price action, guys, you'll understand in 5 years from now, you'll wish you didn't have done more to buy more. I'll be honest with you. So again, guys, nothing in this video I say is, again, ever financial advice. I do have some associates in this industry that's been getting having some issues getting strikes on their YouTube channels in regards to market analysis. And I always want to make sure that everybody understands that this is just an educational platform. And if you're looking to join a community where you can actually get some real tailored one-on-one help, some real mentorship, some real coaching, not just in the markets, but overall in life, if you're trying to level up, click the link below. We'll see you inside.